All right, here we go. We got a quick predictions battle to cover for Saturday night's main event coming up this Saturday. And then we can head off and enjoy ourselves a nice Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Lou, what'd you have in mind to dress up for Halloween?
I'm thinking of dressing up as the Belgium kid who was a Cena fan. When he found out you went heel.
Well, that's interesting. Okay.
What about you?
I haven't really decided on a costume yet. Maybe I could dress up as, Macho Man Randy Savage this year or Cody Rhodes or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, I know something you can dress up as.
What?
TFSPOD World Champ!
You know what? Just hit the music, guys. That was made.
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings while Ric-Hard is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the steal. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each matching night, our hearts ablaze. United we triumph, under Goldie's shining. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. I said TFSPOD, 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 TFSPOD.
Welcome to TFSPOD. This is 24/7 Lou, and
It's Ric-Hard saying, I just realized it's Halloween. I can dress up however I want, including as TFSPOD World Champion, because that's about make-believe.
wait a minute.
Wait,
you are right.
Wait, hold on.
You're right.
No, it's not make-believe. I walked into that one. Oh.
And on a
more, all right, maybe on a more serious note.
Yeah.
Once again, we don't really have to read the statement. He's still not in studio because of it. But one man band, you're in our thoughts here. We really hope you get through what you're going through. We hope to see you back when you're ready. And the co-host chair is ready to go when you come back. All right. And if not, we'll give you a loose chair. It's okay.
Hey,
what? I'm being considerate.
Nice of you. Give up your chair.
Whoa,
All right.
Whoa.
In this episode of TFS Pod, we're going to talk about Saturday night's main event happening in what's it again? I saw. I forgot to see. Salt Lake City, Utah. Yeah, Salt Lake City, Utah is going to be hosting Saturday night's main event, otherwise known as Glorified House Show.
Look, all I know is, since it's happening in Utah, we can say it.
Fuck you, Baltimore! Whoa!
Well, I'm just saying.
So yes, it's they're having 4 matches, which would be what AAA Lucha would call half a show, or AW call pre-show. When they have 4 matches.
If we count 2 matches for AAA's Heroa Immortales as their post intermission presentation, whatever, as the full show, then technically Saturday Night Main Event is 2 full shows back to back.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh man, squeezing it. We're just send 2 wrestlers out there for 2 hours to just wrestle. That's all we're gonna do. We save money. They all paid in to get in. And we just put 2 guys out there to work.
we've already got their tickets. Might as well. We already got their money from selling the tickets. Might as well give them whatever they want. But you know, with the few people we have.
Yeah, not like 14 matches to have everybody come in here. That costs too much. All right, but yes, in this event, on this show, a lot of titles can be every match is a title match in this one. Titles could be changed hands. A new champion will be crowned.
A new champion will be crowned, but aside from that, I don't bank on a lot of titles changing hands. Come on, folks. It ain't happening.
It could happen. It could happen. We could have a new women's champ. We could have a new world champ. Oh, what happened, by the way? So, or a new intercontinental champ in the name of Rusev. I'm calling it. Not my pick.
Oh, damn.
Close. So let me just say the one line that everybody loves here. Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard.
All right, folks. We're going to get through this one a little quicker. This scoreboard is brought to you by the Rackle Awards. Folks, it's that time of year. It's award season in TFS Pod land. And you have the chance to vote for your favorite host on TFS Pod for the year of 2025. Now, a lot of people say I'm the best host, the greatest host. A lot of people are saying it, folks. You know, they say, "Oh, Ric-Hard. I've never heard someone speak so eloquently."
A little voice in your head.
A lot of voices are saying it. That's all I'm saying it. A lot of
voices in your head saying it.
A lot of people saying it. I've heard a lot of people say it. All right, they say I'm.
One of them did say vote for 20% on Lou.
Oh yeah, okay. But that said, we can look at the score ourselves to see what the voices are saying, and the people have spoken as of October 29th. I am in the lead with 61% of the vote reporting in my favor. That said, if you want to vote in the Rackle Awards, you still have until December 23rd to make your voice heard. We want to hear from you, folks. But that said, in first place on the prediction scoreboard, it's Main Event Jeff and the Tornator, and they're both at 24 points.
Yeah!
Whew. And then behind them, it's 24/7 Lou, and he is tied with Osama Vin Diesel, and they are at 23 points. Oh, man. People are excited now. And then behind them, we've got the one-man band, and he is at 21 points. Darn right. And then behind all of them, very far off in the distance, we should really go back to the Rackle score. It would be a different story. But 16 points on the board. It's none other than Ric-Hard.
Dude, why must life be so hard? Why must I fail?
That is exactly what I wonder every year since 2020.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to maybe my number one fan out there that I appreciate. You know, he's listening to the show right now. He could be right now listening to the show.
Right now, listening to this show.
He could be. He could be your brother's favorite host.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Dummy. Yeah.
Not every. You know, all I've heard is 30% of the TFS Pod fan base has an incorrect opinion on who should be the favorite host. That said, in 13 points on the board, in what is essentially, I think, 7th place, it's Playboy Rush.
Move this man.
Whoa, why are you doing that?
Because he's skipping out on making predictions and upping his score. That's why.
I mean, he could sign in any time to show and do a write-in right now.
I guess, but he won't. That said, behind him, we've got the randomizer at 8 points.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
That's right. The randomizer does not care. And then, what's this? It's the audience scoreboard.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's Damian Heater, and he's at 7 points on the board. Woo!
Oh, you're cheering now, but someday you'll...
Not take away the win. Damian Heater is officially the first member in the TFS Pod audience to get a clean win over all 3 TFS Pod hosts individually. That's right. Props to Damian Heater. Keep it up, kid.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
And behind him on the audience scoreboard, it's Nathan Johnny Lance at 1 point.
Who are you people?
I am wondering that. I mean, we haven't seen them since. So, you know,
Maybe
Nathan,
they broke up.
why are you out there? Yeah, maybe he's heartbroken. That's why he hasn't been able to submit picks. All I can
Maybe
say
Nathan
is
and Johnny broke up with Lance, or Nathan and then John broke up with Johnny Lance.
maybe the motorcycle rider broke up with the librarian.
Yeah.
You know, and the librarian got with some other dude. All I know
And it
is
should be me.
Oh, wait, what is this?
let's go. I'm joining again. Give me some more points. What? What? Oh my god. No. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, all I'm going to say is everyone else is at 0. And folks, if you want to get yourself on the board, you should know who it is that you need to beat. Because I'm telling you right now, the person you got to beat for this show is none other than 24/7 Lou. You got to beat or tie him as it goes. You still get a point if you tie, I guess, because let's face it, there's 4 matches. There ain't going to be a lot of disagreement, but there might be some. That said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
All right, yes. And like I said, in this episode, we're going to talk about Saturday night's main event. Thank you, Ric-Hard, for that scoreboard. I think you're missing a point. I'm missing 2 points from there. I should be higher than that.
You're not missing 2 points. Let's not.
I'm missing 2 points there. You know. Come on, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The only thing you're missing is a larger gap between me and my score on the Rackle votes. That's what you're missing. It should be. I should be winning by 100 points.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get to the predictions battle. What's the order of combatants in this one?
All right. Well, the order of combatants will be as follows. Lou, you do have the most recent win at Heroes Immortales, so you're gonna be going first, followed by myself, followed by Main Event Jeff, the Tornator, Osama bin Diesel, the Randomizer, and that's about it. But maybe in the audience we get into some additional predictions from none other than Damian Heater, perhaps. We shall find out if he is going to be making predictions. He issued the challenge, but we'll see if he actually gets on there. We'll see.
All right, here we go. The first matchup. Let's go. First matchup we have Dominic Mysterio, the champ, versus Penta versus Rusev in a triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. I go first in this one. Easy peasy. Penta gets pinned by Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Penta gets pinned. I was just like, yeah, that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Dom for the win. There it is. He's put it in.
All right.
I just want you to know, Damien, you gotta beat 24/7 Lou. You gotta beat or tie his score. So you could just copy Lou's picks if you really want to, I guess.
No, you should go for your own picks, Damien. There's your own picks.
That's true.
I did beat you once. I did beat you once or 2 times. I did beat you, and we tied in another one.
Yeah, you did beat him twice. I remember that. That was
So-
that was that 3-event weekend.
Get that bucket of paint. And go bold. Go
Oh,
bold.
okay.
If
Either
you're a
way,
wrestling fan, you go bold when you see a challenge like this.
oh, okay. All right. Well, either way, I think Rusev, Penta cancel each other out. Yeah, I mean that's a safe.
And we could have a surprise appearance by El Grande Americano.
Yep. As I call him, El Grande Ludwig Kaiser Kano.
Oh. All right, so that's my pick. Who do you have, Ric-Hard?
All right, it's pretty straightforward. Come on, bro. He lies, he cheats, he steals. It's gonna be Eddie's son, Dominic Mysterio, for the win because Penta's gonna have 0 wins in this match.
Oh. 0 wins.
Yeah, Penta's the one getting pinned. By the way, I don't see Rusev taking that pin. You got to make Rusev look strong.
All right.
Yeah, Dominic Mysterio for the win. That's my pick.
All right, what do we get from everyone else?
All right, here we go. One Man Band says, "Oof, tough one. Gonna say Dom retains." So he's going with Dominic Mysterio for the win. Then you got Main Event Jeff saying Dominic, and he says wins with help from the Grande Americano gang. Tornado says Dominic Mysterio. Osama Diesel says Dom. The randomizer says Rusev for the win. That's right. Rusev Putria. Rusev Machka for the win. Look at that. Starting off with a title change from the randomizer. And, of course, we've got Damian Heater saying Rusev for the win. So,
saying Dom.
Oh, sorry. No. Yeah. Sorry. Damian Heater says Dom for the win. Oh, man. Do I have any idea who John Cena's final opponent will be?
It's not going to be that picture, please, people. I know the picture you're talking about. I was just showing that picture a while ago. It's not going to be, please.
So there was a troll report that came out that said there's rumors going around that John Cena's final opponent will be current President Donald J. Trump. And I was like, there's no way. But he is a WWE Hall of Famer. That would be ridiculous. But we do live in some pretty ridiculous times at times. But you know what would be great if they brought back Kevin Federline to have a one more match with John Cena.
Oh no, please.
To bring back that rivalry. But
I hope it's Jericho. What about Jericho? I've seen that. I've heard about that.
Jericho would be interesting. Edge would be interesting.
Yeah, I think Edge over Jericho, I think.
I mean,
if anything, you know what I would say too? Kurt Angle if he could, but he can't.
Nah, Kurt Angle definitely shouldn't get in the ring again.
No, I know he shouldn't, but I'm saying that if he could, like if you're playing a game, like
if they wanted to get a pop, that would be it. Now, Gunther Cena, how about Gunther Cena? I've seen that rumor. I just feel like Gunther would be by the numbers. Don't get me wrong. No matter who the final opponent is, it's not about the final opponent necessarily. It's just about the moment.
What about Dom? I've heard Dom.
Dom's been a name that's floated around. A lot of people have been floated around. It could be Miz. I mean, we've seen it before, but it could be Miz.
It could be someone shine.
Hey, Miz could use every chance to shine.
Nah,
he's put Cena over. It could be Reigns. You know, interestingly enough, this is a very interesting point. John Cena doesn't have a singles win against Roman Reigns. He's 0-2 against them.
Yeah, but we know whoever he faces, he has to lose. Cena has to lose.
I mean, that's what wrestling logic dictates, but I mean, Cena's done a lot in his career to put people over. Dom versus Cena at Survivor Series or on a Raw? Oh. So my current trajectory for John Cena is, because my understanding is he has 4 appearances left. And within those 4 appearances, probably 2 matches. So I think that the road they're going to go is Cena is not seen from. We don't see him. Pun intended. Yeah, wave your hands over your face.
Oh,
We don't see him until Survivor Series, where he's a surprise fifth member in somebody's War Games team, presumably the Faces. So he joins the Faces to face off against them in a War Games match, and you have Brock Lesnar on the opposing War Games team just so that Cena can get some revenge on Lesnar. War Games gets completed. Cena's part of the winning team because why not? And then you have 2 appearances left where Cena can announce, hey, my last match is going to be at Saturday Night's Main Event in December. And then you have those 2 appearances to have him get interrupted by somebody, set up the rivalry with a nice promo the next week, and then, boom, you have his final match against somebody. People say Dominic Mysterio only because Dom's IC champ, so naturally Cena could go for becoming a Grand Slam champ and winning the title from Dom. But then he'd have to vacate the title immediately if he does. So have Dominic Mysterio beat him. I think that'd be cool.
yeah, that's true. By the way, that was brought to you by.
Yeah, I don't think Dom versus John Cena would be on a random Raw. But
All right,
I
matchup.
could be mistaken about a lot of things, so who knows?
Next matchup. Here we go. We have Tiffany Stratton, the champ, versus Jade Cargill in a singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
I don't like that I go first in this match. Jade Cargill. Okay. So there is the point that Jade Cargill has not gotten a win against Tiffany in singles competition, supposedly. So, it's due time. I say Tiffany Stratton wins, but it's by DQ or something, so that this rivalry can continue going into Survivor Series, where Tiffany and Jade Cargill go head-to-head again, and that's where Jade Cargill finally gets the win. So I'm going to say Tiffany Stratton only because we already have a guaranteed title change with CM Punk or Jay winning later in the main event. So yeah, world titles being changed hands from vacant to somebody. So we don't need a second title change. Tiffany Stratton for the win.
Oh, man. You took everything I was going to use.
Mm-hmm. Jade for the win. There it is. He said it. You're lucky you're not going up against me, Damian Heater. Otherwise, you wouldn't be getting a point.
Well, he won't be getting a point still because I agree with you. I was saying this. This is what I get for throwing my cards out in the break room of TFSPOD Studios, telling you what I'm going to do sometimes. And this is what I get.
Now, I'm curious. Okay, let's see. I think Jade wins the belt and holds it until WrestleMania versus Bianca. Long-term booking. You see, that works.
Yeah, because it happened in Survivor Series.
You could still. Yeah, that's the main thing. I think you could still have Jade win the title later on at Survivor Series, but you're just moving the timeline forward so that Jade has the title going into that
Before.
Before.
And
I think
she
can win the title. She can win the title at Survivor Series, have the rematch of Saturday Night's Main Event where it gets prolonged, and then you just have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill once again at the Royal Rumble. Or you throw in a third person. Who knows?
All right, let me make my pick, please.
I mean, you kind of already alluded to it, but go ahead. We do have Damian Heater's pick. Your opponent on the audience scoreboard.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen. The Jade Cargill winning, that can happen after Survivor Series. Because if not, then what do you have building up for Survivor Series? A rematch match so soon? We know what's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. So it's better to have Jade Cargill lose and then go for the win at Survivor Series at a bigger show, not this glorified house show. So for that reason, yes, Tiffany Stratton will retain the title. That's my pick, Tiffany Stratton. What do we get from everyone else?
Well, Lou, Oof, it's going to be tough to say this, but okay. One Man Band says Tiffany for the win. And then everybody else who isn't on the main cast apparently saw our pick.
That's a
and
really
said,
good point. I would like to say no, and I think I'm right, actually.
Main Event Jeff says Jade Cargill. Tornado says Jade Cargill. Sama Diesel says Jade. And the randomizer says Jade Cargill. And throw in Damian Heater picking Jade Cargill also. And we have a 5-3 split against the hosts. You can't have Jade lose after turning heel. I'm gonna argue this. You can have Jade lose by DQ, right? Otherwise, prolonging the feud. That's the only thing I'm gonna give. It doesn't have to be Tiffany won decisively. We're not gonna do that again. But I think you could have her lose by DQ, giving more heel heat to Jade Cargill, right? That's my point. But I do see, but the logic works both ways. I think. We can disagree on that. I think the title change will eventually be Jade taking the title from Tiffany. I just don't think it'll happen at Saturday Night's Main Event. I think we're looking at Survivor Series. But yeah, no, I could be wrong. Lord knows it wouldn't be the first time. Luke could be wrong too.
This pick has us together in this one.
Oh, look at that. It's so holiday themed.
So, yeah. All right. Moving on to the next matchup we have. It's going to be Cody Rhodes, the champ, versus Drew McIntyre in a singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship. I go first in this one. And I'm going to say this. Drew McIntyre is time. It's time. But not to win the title. You're going to lose it again. Cody Rhodes retains. It's a glorified house show, folks. It's a glorified house show.
Nice. Cody Rhodes for the win.
Cody Rhodes wins. That's my pick. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have? Also, audience members out there, we're doing our predictions battle. These are the three matches we already talked about already. We have Dominic versus Penta versus Rusev. Who do you pick to win it? Write it in the comment section. We have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, and we have Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, which we're discussing right now. Write your pick in the comment section. You will be entered into our predictions battle. If you win, your name will be mentioned on our show.
Do we get a Randy Orton heel turn to RKO Cody or Drew McIntyre? Ooh, heel turn Randy. Oh, man. I keep seeing that, and I keep thinking to myself, how do we know Cody's not the one who's going to turn heel on Randy? But neither here nor there. This match is painful to give a prediction on because for all intents and purposes, Drew McIntyre is my boy, man. He's one of my boys. If it were up to me, Drew would be winning this match, hands down. But I'm not in booking. I'm not in the creative team. I can't make that judgment call. I can't make even if it was for a transitional reign of like 4 days, and then Cody won it back at SmackDown the night after. I still can't, in good conscience, give the win to Drew because I just don't see that happening. You're not going to have the World and WWE Universal title switch hands on the same night at a Saturday Night Main Event on a 4-match card. So, I mean, I gotta say, I just realized you could have a Saturday Night's Main Event, the first in history, where all the titles changed hands on the show that were defended. That would be memorable. But I'm just gonna say it. Drew McIntyre for the win. I mean, no.
Drew McIntyre for the win.
No. Sorry. I
McIntyre for the win.
I misspoke. I said
Congratulations.
for the pin. I'm picking Cody Rhodes for the win. Sorry. That was my heart talking. keep doing this to myself. I psych myself out. I want McIntyre to win. Oh, but my brain knows that's not what's gonna happen. I want Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, the biggest match you can do. Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Oh.
This match would be even better. The triple threat,
Oh.
that would be better. I think this match leads to a triple threat between Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton versus Drew at Royal Rumble, maybe, or at Survivor Series. Because here's what I think: you can have the Justice League, right? You can have Justice League versus the Mad Titans or whatever. And what I mean by Justice League is, imagine this team in your head for a moment. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, John Cena, and you got to have one more in there. Let's say LA Knight, right? So you have those, or Roman Reigns. You can have Roman Reigns. And then on the opposing team is, that's your Justice League, by the way. Cody, Roman, Orton, John Cena, and I'm trying to go with like big, like headline names, basically. Like give it a War Games match with a lot of star power. Cody, Roman, Cena, Orton, and Cody, Orton, and Punk, CM Punk. So you basically have like classic. You could, and then their opponents would obviously be Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, and the fourth one would just be Jey Uso recently turned heel or something. And then, there you go. He's expected back, but you see, I just like the idea of the Justice League of WWE teaming up to face off against the Vision, Brock Lesnar, Austin Theory. You need bigger stars. I don't know. Austin Theory was a joke for a bit when he was teaming up with Grayson Waller, and they did that whole thing where he kept getting punched in the face. But Austin Theory does have a win against Cena. That is something. That is something. It's back and forth. Either way, I have that vision for a Survivor Series that I think this is the one chance you have to do it, right? So you can do it, or you can't, or you can not do it. But that's the vision I have. So you just have the hater squad versus the face squad of like really big names. So that's what I would do as a War Games. Again, it's Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, John Cena, and damn, why am I drawing a blank? Austin Theory joins the Vision. Yes. You know what? Yes. I think he works for it. I think he works for the group. Yeah. Why did I draw a blank on that? Cody Rhodes, John Cena, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. Lou, feel free to help me out on this.
I don't know.
Justice League, Randy Orton. There we go. Damn, I feel bad for getting Orton there. But that's your 5. Your class of 2002, plus Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. Some of John Cena's best rivalries.
The old guys versus the young guys, the new guys, the young guys.
Yeah, like new guys. Well, Brock Lesnar's not new, not new, but you need some credibility there. Plus, he's a Paul Heyman guy, so you could do Paul Heyman's lackeys versus the Justice League.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a cool War Games match. I don't know if it'll mesh well, but on paper, that's a whole lot of star power.
I'm trying to get back on track here. So you have Drew McIntyre for the win. All right.
No. I know what you're doing. I picked Cody Rhodes.
Oh.
I misspoke, but I picked Cody Rhodes.
Okay. Just double checking here.
Yeah, I saw what you tried.
All right. What does everyone else have?
All right, everybody else. Well, I mean, it's pretty straightforward here. Everybody else has picked Cody, which means for probably the only time of the night, We can say it. Are you ready to say it?
Go for it.
We got a consensus!
Everybody picked Cody, including Damian Heater. So, everybody picked Cody. Consensus pick. No surprise there.
All right. All right. Next matchup we have. Oh, this is the big match of the night. Big match of the night. CM Punk versus Jey Uso in a singles match for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have? Go ahead, pick Jey Uso. Be bold. Be bold. Do it. You can do it. Be bold. Go ahead. Say Jey Uso.
Look, I already almost went bold on the last one. When I went with my heart here,
you can go bold too, by the way.
But I'm not gonna make that mistake here, because in the last one, even though my brain said, nah, for sure Cody's winning, my heart really wanted to say Drew McIntyre. But there is nowhere, neither in my brain or my heart, where I'm going, yeah, I want Clown Uso to win a second world title. Okay? No. We are not having Clown Uso win. CM Punk or no. Whoa.
There's rules on that, buddy.
There's rules on that. You can either say CM Punk or nobody wins. You can't pick both. All right, because that is a potential outcome here.
By the way, every match has that. By the way, every single match has nobody wins. The DQ.
Everybody match has you can select nobody wins, or you can select a winner, but you can't select both. Because that is a very real possibility that we have Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker interrupt the match. Nobody gets the win. So that is a valid pick, but you can either pick CM Punk or the other. You can't do both. So we're going to need clarification on that, Damian Heater. But I'm going to specifically say, screw it. I'm going to go with the safe pick, CM Punk. I'm leaning nobody, but I'm gonna go with CM Punk. Yeah. Woo! We got the clarification. Nobody wins because of Breaker and Bronson Reed interference. That's getting locked in, Damian. Are you sure about that?
Do it.
I mean, that's bold. I applaud him. That is Damian Heater is making records here. He's the first audience member to intentionally pick nobody wins in a match, and he could
would be very happy.
He could probably be the first person to actually get that prediction right. By the way, because we've yet to have nobody. He said it. Nobody wins. That's the confirmation, dude. Make this a short. This is history. This is history. All right, Damian, it's locked in. Nobody wins. Drew, you can match that. I mean, what am I saying? I'm thinking of McIntyre still. Lou, you can
make this a short because people don't like pants.
You can match that pick, or you can go with Punk and risk it all. Lou, who do you got?
We're already disagreeing already, aren't we? With no, we're
I picked CM Punk to win, so you go.
You picked Jade Cargill. That's why. No, I know.
Yeah, I know. You can have a chance to tie, or really cement a lead, or he could have a chance to tie. This really
2 words. CM as a 1 word.
That's not
Punk.
That's not how that
Second word.
So that's your
CM
pick.
Punk wins.
CM Punk.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
And then Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker break it up and blah blah blah.
There's nothing to break up. They just attack him afterwards.
No, I mean after the end of celebration, like always, but he's still champion.
You know, here's a vision I want to give you.
Hold on, put the thing. Take that. Hold on. Let me do it. It's done the right way. The right way.
All right. So you're gonna have CM Punk and Clown Uso wrestle, and at some point Jimmy Uso is gonna come outside, and Jay's gonna tell him, "Get out of here! I don't want your help." and it's determined in a War Games match. How do you determine? I don't know about that. Well, I'm gonna need clarification on that. But let me finish painting a picture here. Jey Uso, Clown Uso, as I call him, versus CM Punk. You're gonna see them go back and forth. Everybody's gonna get tired. At some point, Jimmy Uso is gonna come out, try to help his brother. Jay's gonna tell him, "Get out of here! I don't want your help. I'm gonna do this alone." Jimmy's gonna get involved. Jay's gonna take advantage. Super kick Punk. He's gonna look at Jimmy as though he didn't want to help. He didn't want his help, but he's gonna be reluctant and say, "Whatever, screw it. A win's a win." Gonna go for the splash. Punk's still gonna kick out of the splash. At which point, Jimmy's gonna get on the apron and distract the ref. Jay is going to try to be cheap, maybe with the title to hit him or something, before changing his mind and eating a GTS in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Jay loses. CM Punk wins. CM Punk's going to be celebrating. He's going to offer Jay a handshake. Jay's not going to accept the handshake. Leave the ring. Start walking up the ramp. Jimmy's going to be long gone by this point. Or rather, Jimmy's going to be walking with Jay. At some point, Punk's going to just be watching them walk up the ramp and say, all right, whatever. Before getting attacked by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, Jimmy's going to notice that CM Punk's being double teamed and beaten up in the ring. He's going to run to make the save. Jay's not. He's just going to watch Jimmy try to do it and then get beaten up more in the ring. And then Jay's going to just be like, I'm not going out there. It's not my problem. All this stuff. Jimmy's going to eat a bunch of beat downs. And Jay's just going to eventually decide, screw it, I'm not getting involved. And that's the start of the heel turn. That's my picture. Nah, Jimmy's not turning heel again. Come on. Jey Uso's the one. They've been teasing Jey Uso going heel. Now, whether or not it happens in Saturday night's main event, I don't know. But something tells me Jay turns heel before the end of the year. If it were up to me, I'd save that heel turn for War Games. But we'll see. Now, I'm curious what you meant by this. You think the title is vacated until Survivor Series and is determined in a War Games match? I say if you're going to vacate the title and keep it vacated for the rest of the year, you just wait until the Royal Rumble to make the Royal Rumble a match for the world title. Or you could make the Royal Rumble match for that the winner can choose whether he wants to become world champion or challenge the Universal Champion. In which case, you could keep the world title vacated or become number one contender for the Universal title. One or the other. So that would be an interesting one. So your call. But yeah, how would you have the title decided in a determined in a War Games match? Let me know. Let me know how that vision works for you. But that said, let's give everybody's picks here because everybody has put in picks. And I've got a long one to read. Okay, One Man Band says CM Punk for the win. Main Event just says CM Punk, and he says match will have lots of shenanigans from the Vision, LA Knight, and Jimmy. Ref distractions. Either Jimmy super kicks Punk in front of ref and Punk wins by DQ, or he mistakenly kicks Jay when Punk moves out of the way while the ref is distracted. After the match, Jimmy is trying to apologize to Jay for costing him the match. Jay isn't hearing it, trying to walk away. Jimmy grabs his arm. Jay pushes him down. And this is a tease towards a heel turn that will happen on Raw. That is what Jeff is saying. Main Event Jeff says CM Punk wins. And he gave that explanation as to another tease towards Jey Uso turning heel. Oh, Jey Uso should not turn heel. That is because of the merch? Is it because of the merch sales? I mean, that's pretty.
I would say that.
You would say that because of the. I still think he should turn heel. Capitalize while the heel heat is there. But that's just me. Tornado.
You don't like him.
I know I don't like him. He's Clown Uso to me. That's what I'm saying. So
that's why.
Yeah, I don't.
You're biased.
I don't care about the yeet. It might as well say clown on that hat.
What?
You're not the one cashing in all that money from all the merch being sold.
Either way, Tornado says CM Punk. Osama Diesel says CM Punk. Randomizer says CM Punk. And Damian Heater said, quote, Let's mark this right. Nobody wins. In other words, despite people saying Jay should not turn heel, not a single person thinks he should become world champ again. So I rest my case. Jay Uso, not world championship material until he turns heel. And whoever pins the opponent is world champion. Ooh. So you have a War Games match where everybody else is secretly trying to get a pin to become world champ. Very different.
Oh, that's excellent programming, but will W pull that off?
It's going to be really difficult. It's going to be really complicated.
I mean, I would enjoy it. I would enjoy it. I would enjoy a show like that. But
it adds so many layers. But you've got to think about how in depth of a match you have to plan that out. Like people got to break pins from your own team. People got to break pins at that point. That's wild. You know, it stops being about winning the match and just it's basically a free for all.
Yeah,
a free for all where you still can only pin a handful of people.
Yeah,
it's a 10-man battle royal, but you can only pin 5 other people in the match. You can't pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know about that, but that would be fun to watch. I actually kind of want to.
That'd be good to watch on.
We'll see, but before we can get to that, nobody has to win this Saturday, so we'll see. I don't think Triple H is that creative. When was the last time a world title was defended in a Royal Rumble match? 2016. Yeah, 2016. Roman had to defend it, and then Triple H won.
Yeah. Wow, it's like 2016.
2016. It'll be 10 years.
My God, that was that far away?
Yeah.
Like, that was recently. I remember that.
Yeah. 2016. 10 years anniversary to the last time a world title was defended in the Royal Rumble or determined. Wait, it wasn't. No, Roman's title. Yeah, Roman's title was on the line in the Royal Rumble. He had won it from Sheamus. I remember now. He was feuding with Vince McMahon and Triple H and all that. League of Nations, never forget, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. But yeah, that was the last time, 2016. It'll be 2026 when the Rumble happens. I mean, that's a lot of stakes for a Saudi show, too. Let's not forget the Rumble's happening in Saudi.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that Women's Rumble is not going to be as cool as last time. Or the previous ones. But either way, Damian Heater, 2016 was the last time a world title was defended in a Royal Rumble match. So 10-year anniversary. Keep that in mind. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, those are our predictions for that main event. Our prediction battle. Don't forget the Rackle Awards. Vote for me. 24/7.
Nah, don't vote for 24/7, Lou.
Or Ric-Hard if you want. But yeah, vote for me mostly.
Yeah, no. Anyways, happy Halloween, everybody. Have a great one, okay? And we'll see you next time with the recap of the predictions battle for Saturday Night Main Event. Damian Heater, you especially have a happy Halloween. Trick or treat. Let us know what you're dressing up as.